You know, a lot of people have to deal with financial problems in their lives. I mean, the credit gets bad. They have, debt settlement, mortgage repairs, things like that. What do? Do you file bankruptcy? Is there a way to fix it? Well, we have brought in an expert today, Attorney Sam Tucker with Tucker Legal Clinic. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, Jim.
Glad to have you on the show.
Pleased to be here.
Well, thank you very much. Let's talk about you handle civil matters. Correct. As far as in all state and federal counties, but tell us what your emphasis is on.
Okay, well, as you said, we handle traditional legal problems that people and families have, and we represent mostly individuals in family matters, probate matters, land transfers, and so forth. But of late, we've been emphasizing consumer credit issues. Consumer credit has become a great thing. 60 years ago, there was none. We didn't have plastic cards. We didn't have...
Everybody paid cash.
Yeah.
Or traded
cash,
chickens or something like
exactly, that. Exactly. And now, I know this is TV, but you cannot turn on your TV without seeing an ad showing people having fun on a cruise and saying, you deserve this too, just put it on your plastic card. And too many people do that without having a plan to pay it.
And once they get that credit card bill, they is like, whoa.
It's exactly right. Our credit families now have average credit of over $20,000, and many people have a lot more than that.
The things that, looking at what you do, you educate people in legal consumer debt resolution, credit repair, debt settlement, mortgage modification, defend creditor lawsuits, and bankruptcy, Chapter
Correct.
7 and 13. What's the difference between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 bankruptcy?
Well, the 7 is called a liquidation, and that's what most people think of as traditional bankruptcy. It's a fairly quick solution in that you theoretically give up all of your assets,
right,
and all of your debts are discharged. They're wiped out.
Clean.
In reality, people don't lose anything. Everybody comes in wondering, oh, I'm going to lose my house. Well, as long as you can make your regular monthly payments, you won't lose your house.
Right.
When you file a bankruptcy, a provision of law called the automatic stay goes into place that stops any collection activity, repossessions, foreclosures, and so forth. Well, that's 7. Same provisions hold for Chapter 13, except Chapter 13 is an adjustment of debts of individuals with a regular source of income. Most people would qualify for that.
Right.
They, in that we file a petition with the court that includes all of your debts, all of your assets, and we also file a Chapter 13 plan that provides for repayment of some debts.
Right.
Some or all. And also again, it stops the collection process, it stops the foreclosure, repossession of cars, garnishments, and so forth. And we manage your debt in a Chapter 13 rather than wiping it out. We also look at other forms before we get to the bankruptcy. We do debt settlement, where we negotiate mostly unsecured debts with your creditors and come up with a budget where we will be able to pay off some debts. We have a target of between 35 and 50% settlement, and the creditors are surprisingly receptive to this, especially when you have an attorney and you have a system involved. The creditors understand that we're going to do our best to follow through with them on our repayment plans in that. And this is outside of bankruptcy. Also, mortgage modification is another field. Not every mortgage works, it doesn't work for every mortgage, but most of them, Fannie Mae and FHA insured or backed mortgages are, qualify for mortgage modification. And there are several different programs, the HARP, HAMP, UP, and there's another one, I can't remember the initials on it, but those are available too, and we can help our clients with that. What we like to do is get the person in, analyze their financial position, and then tell them what their options are. They may not. I've never had somebody come in and really want to file a bankruptcy. That's what I got to do right today, you know.
Right.
And while that may be their best option, and we'll tell them that, you know, if it is, but we offer these other solutions. Their credit cards may just be out of line and you know, out of control, really. We can
take them away
work
from
with
them.
them on that. Yeah, well, usually they're defunct by the time they get
exactly.
You know.
And a lot of people don't realize that you're wondering, you know, you got a lot of debt problems and everything. It's going to contribute to health issues. You can't sleep at night, you're depressed, your blood pressure is high, things like that. So it almost becomes a snowball effect. Then you start having medical issues to where you've got to start paying doctors and things like that.
Correct,
so
correct.
It's just, it's really bad.
Yes, financial stress or stress from financial issues is a very predominant problem. And it's a downward spiral too. It's once you start having issues where you can't pay your bills, you worry about that, and then it impairs your
decision making.
Yeah, your decision making and your
Right.
performance, and you really that's an area that we love to help people take charge of their finances and have a proactive solution rather than just reacting to the phone ringing and you know
Right.
in the
You're
evening.
looking at the
You
phone
know
and saying,
who it
"Oh,
is.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Got about a minute left.
Okay.
Now, if people want information or if they feel like maybe I do need to something done, is there for an initial interview, is there a charge for that?
Not to initially come in. We will discuss fees in full with you. You'll know what they are before you are obligated to pay anything with us. But it's free, no obligation there.
Okay.
We're hope we're transparent and available. We have a website. You can go there, tuckerlegalclinic.net.
You can ask any legal questions. They offer
Absolutely.
seminars. We want to thank you, sir, for being on the show with us today. If you think you might have some problems there, you need some debt consolidation or whatever, give them a call at Tucker Legal Clinic.